Italian Baroque harp, basic technique. You want to have your hands resting on the instrument. The basic technique for melodies is the Italian Renaissance technique, going up with 3-2-3-2 and down with 1-2-1-2, thumb under. When you play chords, keep your hands still and let your fingers move. You'll probably want to practice especially chords that involve chromatic notes in the middle row. C major in the outer row is easy. If we take that same shape up one string for D major, then we've got two F sharps to play. With the left hand index finger for that F sharp, wrap the finger around this next string. You end up resting on the G string. Your finger ends up inside at the end of the chord. This is one of the many reasons why you shouldn't move your hands. If you take your hands away as you play the chord, you're very likely to play the next note as well. Wrap your finger around the adjacent string and leave your finger in there. With the right hand, you're doing the same thing with your thumb. Wrap your thumb around the adjacent string, it's the F string, and leave your thumb in there. Don't pull your hand out, because you'll get the other string as well. Of course, the real fun comes when you put together some chromatic notes with some notes in the outer rows, because different fingers have to do different things. So when we play our D major chord, some fingers are in the outside row, some fingers are in the inside row. Practice them separately. Remembering that the fingers in the inside row remain inside at the end. Then practice them two at a time, the bottom two, the top two, the outside two, and finally all three together. The same with the right hand, the bottom two, the top two, the outside two, and finally all three together. And finally both hands together. And you need to do this for each of the chromatic chords you might want to play. E flat major, you've got E flat and B flat to manage. E major with a G sharp. And even some very unfriendly chords like F sharp major, where all the notes are in the middle row. The secret is to keep your hands still, and when you play a note in the inside row, leave that finger inside at the end.